morning stages were a combination of open cleared areas and mixed pine and eucalypt forests. Stuart Collison in the Subaru STI was sitting in 7th outright at the lunch break and despite a few issues was enjoying the day.
We're having a ball out there. A couple of little moments early on, but once we settled into it, it was great. We had a small clip on a rock on the right-hand front, which we were a little bit worried about initially. We were going to pop a tyre, but everything looks fine. There's no problems there. The boys have gone over the car and they assure us that everything's going really well.
Doug Wright was up to 8th at the midday service, but slipped back a place to finish 9th.
We started today with the car after having a rebuild from 2 years ago really. We've had a lot of work to do and put a new engine, new gearbox, new drivetrain, everything in the car, so that's been why we've been out of rallying for a couple of seasons. So really just doing today was really about getting us back in the groove and also just testing the car to make sure everything's running all right.
Trevor Stilling is in an older classic car and finished first 2-wheel drive in his Datsun Stanza. He's also doing the ARC, so has another full day to go.
We had a really good day today. Broke the extractors on the first run through and did a patch job, and we're going back to the workshop tonight and weld them up and put it back together. We're competing in the Australian Championship this year in the Classics, currently leading it up to 3rd in Victoria and 1st in WA.
Richard Shimon was looking like taking 3rd outright, but he had used Rain X on the windscreen and after using the washers was struggling to see and dropped back to 4th outright. Tom Clark in the Mitsubishi Lancer was the beneficiary of Shimon's issues. He moved up to 3rd outright. His entry into the APRC event was also looking good, up into 6th in that category. In 2nd outright was Brian Van Eck.
That's a great result really. I didn't drive well this morning. This afternoon was much better. We were a lot closer to Tony, but still quite a gap, so still some work to do. Canberra's always tight and technical, and I just kept it straight today. I was happy with 2nd. I think pavements could suit me better, so hopefully I'll be a bit quicker there.
And winning the New South Wales Rally section of the event will be Tony Sullins, who had led from stage 1.
It was awesome. We tried really hard after lunch. I changed the suspension, like I said I was going to do, stiffened it up a bit. I changed tyres. I went from the closed compound to the open compound MRF tyre. Worked really well. And I pushed really hard all afternoon. I had an overshoot and a really bad cock up basically, and lost probably 10 or 15 seconds on the second last stage, but I redeemed myself again on the last stage, so yeah, all's good.
So thanks for joining us here in Canberra for the Rally New South Wales section of the National Capital Rally.